You may take Captain Solo to Jabba the Hutt after I have Skywalker.
He's no good to me dead.
He will not be permanently damaged.
Hey, I'm Patrick Epino from the National Film Society, and welcome to Awesome Bad Guys, where we celebrate the greatest villains in movie and TV history. Today, we're looking at Boba Fett. He's a cult favorite amongst Star Wars fans. In fact, across all generations, he may be the most popular villain right after Darth Vader. His first movie appearance was in The Empire Strikes Back. However, George Lucas added him into the digitally remastered version of A New Hope in a small cameo role. Check it out, it even seems like he looks right into the camera. That probably wasn't intentional. His backstory was also touched upon in the Star Wars prequels. In Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, he's shown as a child, the exact cloned offspring of the mercenary Jango Fett. Full-grown bounty hunter Boba Fett was originally voiced by Jason Wingreen, but to accommodate the prequels and add some continuity, those lines were redone with Temuera Morrison's voice, the actor who played Jango.
Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold. Put Captain Solo in the cargo hold.
Putting all that aside, why is Boba Fett so awesome, and why does he have such a hugely loyal following? Well, 1. He just looks badass. Props to Ralph McQuarrie, Joe Johnston, and Norman Reynolds for all helping to create the final on-screen look of Boba Fett. In The Empire Strikes Back, amongst the other bounty hunters, he obviously stands out. He's not huge or physically imposing. He's not some kind of strange-looking alien creature either. He's just a guy in a really cool outfit. His helmet is slick and menacing. The mask itself just looks mean. He's someone you'd walk away from in a dark alley. And the armor, Mandalorian armor, it's scuffed and scratched. Battle scars showing the prideful wear and tear of years of doing dirt. It's intimidating, especially when compared to the pristine white armor of the often bumbling stormtroopers. 2. He has awesome weapons and gadgets. Let's face it, we all love gadgets, and particularly nifty movie gadgets. And apparently Boba Fett does too. Since he's just a guy in a suit, he's got to give himself some kind of advantage in interstellar space battles. From his wrist gauntlets to his jetpack, his tech is just really cool looking. On top of that, he had the baddest looking ship in the galaxy, the Slave One, which sounds pretty intimidating and kind of looks like a giant floating space coffin. Who wouldn't want to fly that? 3. He's really good at his job. You don't get as far as Boba Fett has without having some serious skills. Han Solo is one of the savviest and trickiest guys around, so when he tries to evade the Empire, it's only fitting that Boba Fett is smart and savvy enough to be able to track him. This is an example of why he's earned Darth Vader's respect and can even assert himself when dealing with Vader.
What if he doesn't survive? He's worth a lot to me.
The Empire will compensate you if he dies. Put him in.
He also apparently has a history of disintegrating people, which prompts Vader to say,
No disintegrations.
As you wish.
Now that's awesome. And 4. He's mysterious. Less is definitely more with Boba Fett. He was actually heavily marketed before The Empire Strikes Back was released in 1980, so he already had this dangerous outlaw vibe to him before anyone even saw him on screen. Almost like some kind of ninja assassin or a Clint Eastwood style gun for hire drifting into town, he's gained a mythical presence amongst fans. As a kid, I would take my Boba Fett action figure, make up my own stories, and fill in the blanks the way I wanted. Millions of other kids did as well, thereby growing his legend in our own minds even more. It's really hard to believe he only says 27 words in the original trilogy. But even though he doesn't say or do much, part of the draw is projecting what we as fans want onto him. A big part of fandom is about imagination, and Boba Fett captures ours and holds on to it, and we can't wait for more. What do you love about Boba Fett? Hit me up on Twitter and let me know. Also, be sure to check out nationalfilmsociety.com, and for more videos, subscribe to IMDb's YouTube channel. And remember to always embrace your inner bad guy.